Queen contestants, I greet you. The mood for this year's head-to-head challenge is social media. Standing before you is Donnette Linton. I'm 22 years of age. I'm a teacher and I aspire to be a professionally trained teacher. I love dancing and I love playing a major role in molding the minds of young children. What is social media? Social media is a noun. According to Margaret Royce, social media is a collection of online websites and communication channels that enables users to create and participate in social networking. Even though, with that said, research shows that even though it has its pros, the cons override. The effects of social media and how it affects education by students. The information I've gathered here is directly from the source because I based it on education, so I went to the students. Social media has had a profound impact on education, and this technology is only going to increase its influence on education on the education system as the time goes on. It has been observed that students do not listen in class. They are busy chatting, reading stories online, instead of reading their notes or actually practicing the work that they've learned. With this, academic performance has been proven to be below average. The great psychologist John Piaget once said, and I quote, "Without a guide or direction, our purpose will fail," end quote. We use social media to connect, research, communicate, and if we are not guided or given directions, our purpose for using social media will reflect in the negative. Think about it. Social media has created many social problems. Many students choose online chatting rather than having real-time conversation, and this has led to a student becoming an introvert. And guess what else? It causes health problems. Students may be exposed to bad posture, eye strain, physical and mental stress, depression, social media addiction, low self-esteem, just to name a few. With this being said, it's a sad reality that we, as a primitive nation, we lack the ability to have a guide or direction, and causing our purpose to fail. Now, as we know it, social media has a wider and faster means of circulating information, not only to students of an institution, but also to the general public. Many students have become so reliant that they themselves rely solely on social media that no one is actually building themselves off of it. They're actually just feeding off what's there. Too much of education technology tools for accessing social media by students is harmful, and there must be a limit. With this, students must be conscious of social media's positive and negative effects. They should try as much as possible to create a balance as to not get carried away while learning. Thank you.
Good job, Donnette.
Thank you.
All right, so as a teacher, how old are you students?
I think the baby's like 5 or 6. Yes.
Well, let's just say you had some teenagers in your midst, right? And you were teaching teenagers. How would you feel about them following you, Ms. Donnette, on social media, your students?
Following me.
Yes.
And in regards to,
Just how would you feel in general? Would you be okay with them following you on social media? Tell us why or why not.
I don't think I'll have a problem with them following me on social media to begin with, but everyone has their choices of what they want to do, but probably how they'll communicate with me, that I might have a problem with. But following me, no, I won't have a problem with that.
So you could have them following you, but you don't want them messaging you at 9 o'clock. I hear you.
Bedtime.
I hear you. All right. Can you use social media to teach children?
Yes, you can. However, as I know to myself, that lacks the actual fundamental morals of using textbooks. Since everybody just rely on social media, what happened to textbooks? It's becoming useless. And for that, I see it as like social media just overriding everything, and everything else that was grounded, that started us, that bring us up. Social media is just coming and wipe it off when it relates to the education system.
Thank you.